You've been at it since the morning, replying, switching tabs, answering one more message. And somewhere in there, without noticing, you stopped doing your job and started just reacting to everything that pinged you. Picture this. It's 6 p.m. You're on the couch. Someone asks, "Hey, what did you get done today?" And you actually freeze. You were moving nonstop for 11 hours straight. Phone buzzing, inbox refreshing, one quick call after another. But the one thing you sat down this morning planning to finish, it's still sitting there. Untouched. Exact same spot you left it in 8 hours ago. That moment is so common, it almost feels universal. And the strange part is, you weren't slacking off. You were working the entire time. So what actually went wrong? Here's the answer. And once you see it, you'll start noticing it everywhere in your own day. In 2018, 3 researchers, Zhu, Yang, and Zai, ran a study published in the Journal of Consumer Research. They called what they found the mere urgency effect. They ran 5 separate experiments, and every single time, people picked the urgent task over the important one, even when they knew, flat out, that the important task would pay off far more. Your brain isn't built to weigh importance. It's built to chase whatever feels urgent right now. A buzzing phone, a message with "today" stamped on it. None of that has to matter much. It just has to feel close and pressing, and your brain jumps for it anyway. Why does this happen? Because finishing something urgent gives you a quick little reward. Done, sent, checked off. Your brain loves that feeling. Big important work doesn't offer that same fast payoff. It's slower, harder, sometimes a little intimidating. So without ever deciding to, you keep shoving it to later, and later somehow never comes. There's a second piece to this, and it explains why you can be busy nonstop and still feel like nothing real happened. Cal Newport, in his book Deep Work, calls most of what fills your day shallow work. Emails, quick replies, status updates, small admin tasks you could do half asleep. It feels productive because your hands are moving and your inbox count is dropping. But shallow work rarely builds anything that lasts. The real value, the stuff that actually moves your career, your business, your life forward, comes from deep work. Focused, uninterrupted, sometimes a little uncomfortable work. And most people do almost none of it, simply because shallow tasks are louder and so much easier to say yes to. If this is hitting a little close to home, that's exactly the point, and it means you're in the right place. Sticking around for the rest of this channel means more of this kind of thing finds you. There's a third reason, and it's maybe the sneakiest one. You don't actually fail at the big task because it's too hard. You fail because you never stop switching long enough to start it properly. You give it 4 minutes, a notification pops up, you check it real quick, then come back except a piece of your attention is still stuck on that message. So your whole day turns into starting 15 different things and finishing none of them. All motion, no progress. It's a bit like revving a car engine in neutral for 8 hours straight, then wondering why you never actually went anywhere. And the fourth reason ties all of this together. There's a well-known idea called Parkinson's law. Work expands to fill whatever time you give it. Hand yourself an entire day to write one email, and somehow it eats the entire day. Shrink that down to 20 minutes, and oddly enough, it takes about 20 minutes. When your day has no real shape or limits, every small task quietly stretches out to fill any empty space it can find. And busy work is always ready to rush in and fill the rest. So here's what actually fixes this, and it's simpler than it sounds. Decide before the day starts, not in the middle of it. Pick 1 to 3 things that genuinely matter, not the loudest things, the important ones. The kind of task that, if you finished it, you'd actually feel proud walking away from. Then protect time for the hardest one of those. Treat that block like it's non-negotiable. Phone in another room. Tabs closed. Door shut if you need it. Do that task first, before the noise of the day even wakes up. After that, batch the small stuff. Emails, replies, quick pings. Group them into 1 or 2 set windows, instead of letting them leak into every spare minute you have. You'll likely do less in total, and somehow walk away having actually built something real. Because feeling busy was never the goal. Anyone can feel busy. It's probably the easiest feeling in the world to manufacture. The real goal is reaching the end of your day and being able to point at one thing and say, I made that happen. So tomorrow, before anything else pulls at you, name the one task that actually matters. And do it first. If this gave you something useful, let me know in the comments what your one task is going to be tomorrow. And if you're ready to go further than just escaping fake busyness, if you want to build serious, lasting output, there's another video on this channel made exactly for that. Go watch it next.